Welcome back to Timberborn. It's going to be one of those days, I believe, where we're going to get so much done, nobody's going to know what to do. Except for me, I will know what to do. So, fret not, and we will continue to get things done. They're going to get that water pump done. I think that's probably in our beaver's best interests. However, I do want to get all this done. Are these stairs done? Can anyone tell me? Hold shift, hold X. Okay. These stairs are almost done. And then they've got all the other stuff to do. Wonderful, but we've got other fish to fry. I guess if we... It looks like there's a row here, right? But there's not. There's just giant trees in the way here. But the nice thing is, if and when we ever get this built, down below here, we can just cut this. We'll just say, cut this, please. No, and maybe, I mean, might as well just get a couple of trees cut. And then we'll do 2 TNTs right there. Two rows of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. With a depth of 2. That makes sense, which it should. I've said it super clear. Will this fill? I mean, we've made it a little bit bigger. It probably won't keep up when we finally get the size that we want. And we should have done sluices and all that, I know. But I don't... that wasn't the point. There was no point. So it's just better this way. Better the way that I say I want to do it than not. With books, we've got 53 punch cards, 55 punch cards. So if we look at our bot number 1 here, Timberbot 1 and Timberbot 2, they are both making punch cards, and Catalyst is the other thing that we want to make, and that's in one of these puppies. Catalyst. What does Catalyst take? That's a good question. Is it in science? Catalyst takes maple syrup and extract, and we have no extract. So if they're going to want Catalyst, then they're going to want to get bad water. And if we want to get bad water, we have to pump out this water up top. And if we want to pump out that water up top, we better hurry because it's already evaporating pretty quickly. It would be nice to get this done. It would also be nice to get this done. So we'll say, get this done, followed by get this done. So that we can get those trees out. And then by the time we have bad water and we make some TNT, we do have extract, interestingly enough. It's being used by the TNT. In fact, let's pause the TNT. And then we'll just make it all at once. It's these here. Pause. Pause. It's just, it's unnecessary at this point. And then they can make a bunch of extract from the bad water that we're pulling out of here, which I doubt is going to be being pulled out much longer. 86%, 92%. I don't know where the bad water's coming from. I just don't believe it. Not at all. Sitting on my headphone wire, and I couldn't turn my head. Unreal. Maple syrup. We need maples. Okay. Great. Is this maple? It's oak. Didn't we plant maples? We did. Why are we chopping them? Don't chop the maples. That's pine. This is maple all through here. Don't chop the maples. I need to get maple syrup, pine resin. I want you to focus on some maple syrup. This looks like a great place to put maple syrup. So we were collecting maple syrup, and then something crazy happened. Let's plant oaks right here. I don't know how that happened. It's inconceivable. What's this? It's extract. Okay. Yeah, let's get some maple syrup on the inside here. Also, we're probably growing maples over here, or no? Nay. Does not appear that we are growing maples. Okay. That's alright. So many injured beavers. Not great. So if we look at this, contamination 0. Excellent. That is exactly the number we want to see. This is filling, and it is full, and it has turned off, and there is still power, so it worked. Yes, it did. Perfect. Perfectly worked, as expected. So good. Well, it'll keep a little bit of pressure to keep this full on the sluices down below, which I know we could have done one. Not a big deal. Doesn't bother me in the slightest to waste a little bit of time. Are you guys are killing me here? Oh, they're doing the water pump. Taking their dear sweet time doing it, that's for sure. But we got to get this water out pretty quickly. What was this? Planks? Let's do we need to pull some planks in here? And then this is gears. Are we gonna need gears for any of this stuff? I don't think so, right? This takes metal blocks, so all we need is the metal blocks, which are here. Let's obtain the metal blocks, and we'll obtain the planks. Make sure we're obtaining the logs. This doesn't need to be obtaining anymore, because I want it to be here. So they could use those logs if they choose to, which they don't ever seem to be choosing to. But then they can get the planks and the metal blocks from here. Great. We are days, possibly, from having all that done. Okay. In the meantime, we still only have 2 bots, and the reason for that, I'm sure, is power. Yeah, maybe not. It just takes hours. It just takes hours. That's all. We need to continue to get science. Just need that bad water. Because the bad water rig, you can't change it to allow water out, right? There's just no button. It seals the bad water source, and that's it. That's all it can do. We're going to need 2,000 science for this. I'm going to unlock it now. And every hour we will get 40 bad water. And it's all going to be sitting on top of this. We're going to have... Maybe I don't think the district center is actually going to sit on this. So, a world where we can get up. I mean, what's the height difference here? Well, it's the same height, right? Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't make any sense. So, for example, if I took out this particular... Let's see, how do we have this going? Like that. If I took this particular path out, I could potentially put in one of these. Oh wait, it's a different height. Oh, it's one. I see. We went down a little bit. Where's the door? I could go up higher. Okay, so go here and added one of these. Then we're at the right height. Or is it down? 2 down? No, that's the right. That's the right height. Oh, but we need stairs back further. Okay, so that's not gonna work. But if let's just delete this whole path here, like that. And then if we go if we put 3 of these here. And then we're going to have one here as well. And then in the middle, put one of these blocks here. Then we've connected, right? Yes. And then the other thing we have to do, is we have to do another one here. In fact, this one's not going to work because we can never get stairs. Actually, we can do this differently. So that this one's always up. This one comes down. That. Path this up. Yeah. I mean, this... Is this even necessary? Nobody knows. But it is interesting, isn't it? Because now we can come straight across here like that. I think maybe we add the path here like this. And then that is a wild way to do whatever it is we're trying to do here. But anyway, we're still waiting for that. Waiting for a pump. We have one bot that needs a job. This is the best news today. What is our one bot gonna do? I don't know. Maybe make its own extract. We don't really need it. There's plenty of biofuel. Interesting. Let's see. What in the world would we love for this bot to do? And we basically want to replace all the things with bots eventually. Looks like we can make planks with a bot. Is that 2 bots or 1? It's 1. So, is that worth doing? Oh, a bad tide. We haven't had one of these in a few minutes. I mean, metal could be an okay idea. Can't do science. We could do metal blocks, though. How much scrap metal do we have? 304? Sure, let's do that. That's 1,000. There we go. Just make me metal. We've got, how much metal do we have? I can't see it. 134. So yeah, we could definitely use metal being made more consistently. Okay, what is the bad tide going to do for us, or against us? Well, it's going to kill off these. And the only thing even remotely possible we could do is straighten the canal like I've been wanting to do, number 1. But also about it. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna lose this spare dock, and there's just nothing we can do about it. Actually, don't need these 2 dudes working until this is grown, which takes... Not gonna make it 3 days, so when the bad tide comes, it'll be fully grown. I don't want them going down there, though. That would be nuts. Matter of fact, we don't want them going down here for the chopping of the wood either, so we'll pause this as well. Perfect. What in the world are these guys doing? Okay, they've gotten that far. I mean, holy smokes, about time, right? Am I right? Is there a world where I can get water storage up here too? I mean, yeah, there is. Have to run all the way around, but there, and then we would have a little water tank. Oh, does the path not go there? I just need to add it, right? Is that the wrong height? What did I do? Like too high? What in the world? I can't see. Can we please... So... It's pointing to that, but that doesn't seem to be working. And the issue being what, friends? So... It's right there. Should work. Oh, because that path's not connected to anything. Right. So, but we can go up by 2, and then it's just it's a long walk, but it's also temporary. I think that's fine. I'll put that here. And I don't know if we'll ever need it or not. But I mean, by the time they build the water pump, this is going to be drained. And also, it's not these water pumps, they're limited to 2 deep. We've already wasted all this. This is a waste. It only goes 2 deep. We're already deeper than 2 deep. Okay. What were we thinking? I'm sorry. You probably said that in the comments, and I was already recording. Forget all that. It's gonna have to be evaporation. We could have put a sluice at the bottom or something. I don't know. What a giant waste. I do now realize though that we can't have them going down here during a bad tide. So I'm gonna pause this because if the bad tide comes, then that will be unacceptable. So then, let us begin by wondering... Oh, there's maple syrup. Okay. So maple syrup should be growing here every now and then. Let's get a first things first. They need to import maple syrup over here. We're gonna need a maple syrup storage. It doesn't have to be huge. That's fine. And then we have to make the maple syrup inside of this refinery, which will fit somewhere here, perhaps, perchance. It could go here. Yeah, let's just put it here. There. And then we will get a large... Oops, not landscaping. I said large and then confused myself. A large tank full of catalyst, and unfortunately opposite sides of everything, but that's alright. Biofuel catalyst. There we go. That's all going to be built fairly soon. I want this to be bots. Yes. Recipe catalyst. Okay. That'll get built so quick that it is now done. We have no bots available yet. But... Wait, what is this? This medium tank is supposed to be maple syrup. Is that correct? Yeah. This bot is about 72% complete. Let's get a... Let's get the maple syrup coming. Maple syrup, what is that gonna look like? It looks like a leaf. Here it is. Import when needed. Are we already doing this? Interesting. Okay. Let's not put it here. Yeah, this can just be water for all we need it for. There we go. Okay, so this bot, bot number 3, I think, that Cornet and Xandernomics are working on, will be coming in pretty quickly. And then we will be right as rain. And we're gonna have to think of something else to do with this water. If there was a drought coming, we could have just blew this up, I guess, but it needs to be drained. And the way we're gonna drain it is by building this down here and wrapping it around. That's the way it's gonna work. I don't know why our little friends aren't getting planks in here very quickly, but perhaps they soon will. Perhaps. But until then, we'll let this night go away as we say goodnight and goodbye. I will catch you guys next time. Until then, bye.